The Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives is moving to revive Uganda Cooperative Bank 24 years after it was closed down. The revive of the bank is meant to offer an alternative to farmers and small enterprises for whom the terms being offered by commercial banks are unfavorable.
We have traversed the country and talked to cooperative unions to own the bank, to agree in principle. For example, they should agree in principle that we need to have the bank, and also the President in principle has also written to us that it is important to revive the bank.
The Permanent Secretary at the Trade Ministry, Geraldine Sali, says they will seek to have the government provide the paid-up capital of 150 billion shillings required by Bank of Uganda for banks. The Trade Ministry officials said they have finalized consultations on the revive of the cooperative bank, which shall be registered under a name different from its previous, same as was the case with Uganda Airlines.
Since here we are cognizant of the fact that if we revived either of the two, people will come for payments. And we've also tried to engage the Ministry of the Bank of Uganda. We have written, which bank did you actually close?
And these members had saved in a lot. And they had a lot of investment in these banks. So the government never hearkened to the voices of the people and closed the banks. So we are not going to hesitate. As long as it takes a step in opening these banks, what we have to do is to advise all those members who are in these banks to lodge cases.
The revival of the cooperative bank was hinted at during a presentation of the proposed ministerial budget for the next financial year, amounting 82 billion shillings. There was disagreement on a 5 billion shilling supplementary budget, which the MPs argued was diverted. It was approved for rent, but Sally repurposed the use of the funds to refurbishing the ministry's old facility after it turned out that it would be cheaper to rent.
It would have cost us in total at the end 7 billion per annum. But here I am paying to stay in my own home 300 million only for a whole year. Do the maths.
MPs questioned the legality of the expenditure that exceeds the 10% limit on environment of the approved budget.
This money was diverted into renovation of the same building where they are staying, where they said was not safe. They further requested for another 3 billion and another 2 billion for renovation. This money exceeded the 10% threshold for environment. It is now 100%. And on top of that, they used direct procurement to get a contractor who was going to do the renovation.
The team from the ministry were tasked to return on a date they will be communicated to provide additional information on the use of the supplementary budget. Jackson Onyango, NTV at Parliament.